Hello, it's been 3 years since this video, just about 3 years in July. And since I decided to remake my first two videos, I thought, well, why not explore my old content? If you guys aren't familiar with Colleen, her rise to fame was mostly because of roasting people's art, basically critiquing people's art in a counterproductive way. See, if you're trying to make content critiquing other people's art, in their defense, they did ask for it. But yeah, if you're making content critiquing people's art, you have to make sure that it's valuable and that they can learn something from your critique. And I want to say that Colleen's roasting was just that. It wasn't helpful at all. If anything, she just redrew things in her own art style. I think in my original video, I mentioned that her advice lacked substance and all her tutorials are not very helpful, especially to beginner artists. And then I gave some suggestions for artists that you can watch instead of her. But and clearly I still don't know how to spell her name. She's still making content until now, obviously, because you can't actually cancel someone off the internet. I mean, look at Cody Ko. Cody Ko is still around, still posting videos 6 days ago, albeit they're not doing the same numbers that they used to do. Well, he doesn't post on his main channel, I guess, but he's still posting videos, so you can't really kick somebody off the internet. And Shane Dawson is still around too. So as much as you want to cancel people off the internet, it's not possible. So anyways, let's see if she's improved. I mean, improved in her critiquing. I'm sorry I can't watch this. It's really difficult, and it's not even what our goal is. Right? Does she still do? I guess not. I mean, at least she listened to her criticism. I mean, that's just after watching one video. Yeah, she stopped critiquing people's art, right? I mean, that's what it looks like from the video titles. I don't want to really click through any of the videos because okay, I don't want to comment on this type of content because it's not for me. It's not made for me. Anyways, do I think that her content provides value to a beginner artist? No, because this is kind of slop. I mean, if you're learning art, you can copy her art style. If you like her art style, take the thing that you like about her art style and implement it into your own art. But as an artist, you can learn from other than that. I don't think so. This is slop, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying that slop is a bad thing, but if you want to learn something, you're not gonna learn anything from her videos. So let's just see a TPPO, right? One of my favorite art channels or art tutorial channels, I guess, because, well, for one, their videos are quite entertaining, and for second, there's a lot of value in their videos because they're breaking down highly skilled artists' work and then trying to imitate that. It's very good videos, and it's just like very high production kind of videos, very entertaining. And I mentioned in my first video, Cynic's Design. If there's one art tutorial channel that you have to watch, it's a rite of passage, Cynic's Design. They have really good anatomy quick tips videos, art direction review videos, paint over files. I also really love his voiceovers. They're very relaxing. If you want to learn anything about rigging, I recommend Kuroama and Celia, particularly their YouTube pages. Kuroama recently has been posting his live 2D breakdowns, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not very beginner friendly because he doesn't really explain a lot of the concepts that he uses, like physics linking. It's a mini tutorial. It's not a full in-depth tutorial, and I had to guess how he did this because I couldn't understand it. I'm not sure about these live 2D breakdowns, but just watching him rig in his Twitch, Kuroama, has been very educational for me. But if you want, I guess, a more beginner-friendly one would be Celia, and she posts all her VODs, I believe. I'm not sure how recent, like these are 2 years ago, but these are still quite good if you're a beginner. I mean, she rigged Vienna's model. The whole process is live. I mean, is here. So if you want to go check that out, it's I would say this has a lot of value also for a beginner rigger. If you don't like watching tutorials and you want to just learn by yourself how to rig or whatever, or you even just have a guide to reference but not heavily rely on, I recommend merely Wu Fei, because this model is, she has this model available, the PSD. You can follow along with this tutorial if you want to. If you just want to learn by yourself, yeah, go ahead, have fun with the PSD. It's available. I wouldn't say this is a beginner friendly tutorial, but it has a free model PSD that you can reference for cutting models. So this is an amazing tutorial. I learned a lot from this tutorial when I was starting out as well, 2 years ago, by the way. Holy shit. But yeah, if you're interested, also I will be releasing this model file as part of a new video that's coming out as well. So to conclude this video, did Kooleen change? I mean, yeah, she doesn't really post roast videos anymore. Do I like her content? No. But it's not for me. It's not made for me. So that's fine. Who really cares? Artists that I suggest for actually learning things: Cynic's Design, TPPO. These are for illustrations if you want to improve in your art in general. But for live 2D rigging, I recommend Kuroama and Cilia and merely Wu Fei's tutorial. If you're like me, who can't really follow a tutorial like for the whole duration of the tutorial, I have to do it myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you for watching.